Hello, we are live. And I am considerably less cool than Tim and Katie. Tim and Katie are over there. Y'all came prepared. As always.
False, because you have the better background.
I think what we are is dorks.
No.
Thanks. I got my shirt.
I could have grabbed any number of Halloween props from nearby, but I chose the candelabra because I can do this with it.
I think, I'm way too close. I think that's pretty solid though. So this tree, I actually have like 3 different Halloween trees. And this one I just found in my closet like 2 days ago. And I was like, you know what this would be perfect for? The Hocus Pocus Live.
Hocus Pocus.
Great.
Yes. And I do have a shirt. It is hard to see, but it says spooky season on it. So, and these ears, believe it or not, I made them myself. They're terrible.
No.
Probably the only pair of ears I will ever make.
Yes.
I did. Oh, they look rough, like up here, up close. But from afar, they're okay. They're okay. I let them go. I let them go. So basically how this is going to work, we are going to be watching and reacting to Hocus Pocus 2. And I think you guys are going to have it kind of lower, but you'll still be able to hear
the headphones.
Our headphones? Okay.
No sound from us except our reactions.
Okay, so yes, unfortunately, last time, we've done it before with sound lower, and it's been fine. And then sometimes we've done it, and it's not. So I don't know.
We did Muppet Haunted Mansion with sound, and it didn't get dinged. But then we did Muppet Treasure Island.
I think we turned the volume up too loud on our end.
Well, y'all also really love the songs, and y'all knew
we just couldn't help it. We had to jam.
It also probably didn't help that we sang along with every song.
We did.
So that there was easy identification.
But it's okay. It's no problem. But tonight we will not have like the sound on, but I do have a timer that will kind of be showing where we are at. So if you guys want to know where we're at and want to watch along with us, you can. But really quick before we get started, I wanted to say hello to John. Thank you, John, for the heart. That is so sweet. And I think I know this fantasy frenzy.
I was just
can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh wow, it turned into like weird stuff on the it's supposed to be a black cat.
Well, no, that's because it's my computer.
It is a black cat, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a black cat, but it just put a cat and then a big black box instead of the black cat. That's pretty funny.
And really quick before Magical by Sarah leaves, hello from Disneyland Paris. So thank you for joining. That's so cool. You're just dropping in before you go to sleep. I feel you. I feel like it's late. It's
Sarah
late
is lovely. Absolutely wonderful human being. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, thank you so much, Sarah. That's so sweet of you. Well, we will have our timer. I'm really excited. What year did like the OG one come out? It's been like in the 90s, right?
1992. It's 30 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Like me.
Yeah, I wasn't even born yet.
I wasn't. I mean, technically, I don't think I would. Actually, I guess I was born, but I definitely didn't watch it as like a 3-month-old.
I mean, word on the street is that Omri Katz is not in it, but I started thinking about it, and I was like, well, 30 years has gone by. He probably
doesn't look like
he probably wouldn't be able to summon them with a black flame candle if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah. He is probably no longer eligible for the black flame candle.
Yeah.
But it seems like based on the trailer, they get brought back maybe in a different way.
Kaylee, do you know who's in this movie? Have you seen the cast?
I have not even seen the trailer.
You never watched the trailer?
No, well, I say that. I think I saw a bit of it, like the shorter trailer. I know like that. Yeah, I know like the basis of it, but it was so long ago too that I saw it. I really know nothing going into this other than the OG like sisters are back.
Yeah, sisters. Yeah. Well, I won't say anything then because I only know a couple of things, and I don't know how they're. I just know that there's like new kids.
I will say this because it's not a spoiler. It's just like the cast list, but it's the girl from the primary from the Gossip Girl reboot is the lead on this one.
Oh, wait.
Zoya. I don't know.
I think I did.
I should be.
No. Wait, I do. That's familiar because I think I do remember seeing the promo and being like, wait, I know her from somewhere.
And then immediately getting a message from me saying, hey, it's Zoya.
Yes. Yes. So I do think I do recall that. I do. All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get started. You ready, Tim?
We got our candelabra. We've got pumpkin spice cinnamon treats.
Oh.
We've got pumpkin punch in my Hocus
Oh.
Pocus cup.
Y'all are so on point. I just have water.
Water's good.
Listen,
Water.
all this was thrown together in about 12 minutes. So
I know. Me too.
Oh,
Me too. Mine was
and our
really.
haunted pillow.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we also have our
Oh,
home
I
good
will show.
pillow.
They're right here by me. I have Jack
Oh,
What
Yeah.
are the, those are the they're not those
they're
aren't
not
the
munchlings.
Wishables. What are they?
They're I think
Munchlings?
No, munchlings are the new ones.
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows. That's it.
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows.
Anyways.
All right, remember, if they sing the song, you can't sing along or we'll get copyright dinged.
You can sing it quietly. We just can't.
Sing inside your heart.
Yes. Yes. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start. It's loading. It's doing the Disney logo.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it takes a minute for us to get in sync. We've learned from past experience.
Yes, but fortunately, I think we're. Oh, no. There we go. It's jumping around a little bit.
We're on the group watch, right?
Yes.
So it should be syncing it.
Yeah,
Yes.
it will sync
So.
like usually after. Ooh, the
Ooh.
castle.
Oh, this is different.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and like start the timer. Maybe not.
Oh, you're already
Does it wanna work?
16 seconds behind.
Oh no! Why is it not adding the timer? What is going on? Let's see.
Oh.
A bird.
Is it?
Let's pause
What?
it 1 second because I really can't pay attention because I'm trying to add the timer.
Yeah.
Also,
all you missed was
a bird.
A bird.
well, I did. I got
Hi.
Oh, that's
like there it goes.
She's back.
Okay, because Cassidy I had put a comment and I was trying to even get her comment up and it wasn't like coming.
It just
Oh,
froze.
that
Hey,
happened to us last. I think
Like
StreamYard
all
is
the-
having some server
yeah,
issues.
all the controls just froze.
You
on
know
us.
what?
Yeah.
I don't know where
Same.
StreamYard is based, but entirely possible that they're impacted by Hurricane Ian, which has been
Maybe.
up and down the
Could
coast.
be. Okay, give me 1 second because I just deleted that video off of there because I was like, it's not working. Okay.
All right,
okay.
guys, this is how it goes.
Yes.
Ah.
Well, there we go. We're gonna go ahead and start back now because I feel like that's about where we're at. Honestly.
Yeah, just look at where it is in the video.
Yeah.
Probably.
That actually doesn't look too bad. How that screen balanced out.
Yeah.
I expected it to be more chaotic, but
I think we're starting in the past, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
1653.
Yeah. Let's get some backstory.
Oh. Do y'all have on your captions?
No.
Okay. I will just say captions spoil things. That's all I will say.
I was gonna say, I think that's Young Winifred.
I mean, it's.
We usually do have our subs on, but I think
oh wow, yeah. That is hilarious.
Perfect cast.
The perfect cast. Oh, they're so cute.
I just can't get over the little kid.
It's gelatin.
These are flawless casts.
I love them.
Oh.
Oh, your favorite, Kaylee? A giant spider.
I
She's
mean,
like
she
12.
could do worse, it seems.
I mean,
He's not horrible looking.
53.
I know. What?
Billy,
Oh, yeah.
wait.
Wow, Billy is
cute.
also perfectly cast.
Is that Buster
From
from
Arrested Development?
Development?
Yes, it is.
Do they not have parents?
That's
No,
what I
they
was
said-
thinking this
They
whole
said father
time.
died.
Oh, okay.
The
I must have
reference.
missed it.
Yeah.
I must
they
have been
said
distracted by
father
the
died.
bug. That's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it's forbidden. It looks so sick. I am gonna have to watch this again with subs though, because I think there's lines I'm missing.
I mean, these
Subs are
days
the
they
way
do
to go.
subtitle like all the conversations between like the
Yeah.
crowds people. So
I can hear everything fine, but that was funny.
some of the movie was filmed in Lincoln, Rhode Island.
That's not
That
too
is
far
cool.
from us. It's a little bit far from Kaylee.
It's very far from Kaylee.
Calming circle.
I almost feel bad for them if they had not sucked the lives out of little children in the future.
This Raven is up to no good.
It's Matthew the Raven.
That's what the subtitles say.
I wish they did.
Oh, no way. And of course it's Sarah.
Don't sing along.
Sarah
We'll
takes
be
to it.
copyrighted.
It's like the best.
That scared me. I was like, what's Tim's opening a soda.
I need to
Gonna
caffeinate.
transform.
Just opened a soda can.
100%.
Robots in the sentence.
Oh. I was getting Hansel and Gretel vibes, and I think that was accurate. It is way different from the first one, but also it has some like really nice moments so far.
Mm-hmm.
Most towns are run by fools.
Ooh.
Book.
Book.
Oh,
Like updated those graphics.
Yeah,
a
that
bit.
looks way creepier than it used to.
And that book used to freak me out. Oh wow, it looks really good. She's 16? Oh my god.
she does not look 16.
She looks
like she's
so
12.
young. Cat transformation. Cat transformation. I think she's gonna do it.
I bet she's gonna do it.
I feel like she's gonna do it.
So his official name is Book.
Book.
I want to know like the backstory of Book.
Spirits of the Coven.
Aww. I mean, you ate a bunch of children, so probably not. Oh. Thanks, Mary.
She has a point.
She does have a point. Oh, she's gone. Oh, Sarah. I'd be interested to hear if the Binks family was there because they're too young for Thackeray to be born yet.
Yeah, I mean they were old.
They were old.
Like properly old.
Could be a coincidence.
I mean,
did you catch the Reverend was being naughty?
oh really? I guess I just assumed that was his wife or something.
Reverends aren't allowed to have wives.
That's
I know.
This is the work of the spider.
is that what he said? Oh,
Yes. This is the work of the spider.
Oh, I'm so in for the music.
I was really hoping a T would come down on top of the two O's. Two.
I've heard this song a lot at family-friendly spookable events this year.
So yeah. Uh-oh.
That kind of looks like the Raven witch lady whose name, if she said it, I completely forgot.
Is it going like fast and slow for you guys?
It was for a second and then it sorted itself. That's group watch for you.
Huh. Does she doesn't have hair on Gossip Girl, right? Is that it? Or am I?
Zoya?
Does she have
No,
like
you're
the
thinking
straight-
of Julian. Zoya is her sister, half sister.
I didn't pay enough attention.
Sweet but dumb.
Ethan Kraft.
I like Ethan Kraft.
Everyone likes Ethan Kraft.
That's a Freddy Krueger sweater if I ever saw one.
Is. And the fedora too. Well,
Oh, she's got a
it's the
fedora?
beanie. The beanie.
I
that
for,
looks like a
it's
fedora.
is it Halloween because they're all dressed up? I guess it's Halloween.
This is Halloween.
I was Glenn. That was me.
We are now.
And that was you.
That was me. Well, except for that, I assume he's good at sports.
He dressed as a banana. Is this?
Burn her.
She's a witch.
She's a witch. Burn her.
It did sound like she was saying like Pig Latin or something. Like not.
I don't think
actually.
it was Pig Latin.
I
Pig
know.
It
Latin.
was like literally food.
Yeah.
Names of food.
It was not an actual spell. Are you going to keep moving the candelabra the whole movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it Cassie or Cassidy?
I think it's Cassie.
Cassie, per the subtitles.
Ah.
Yes, you would know.
Fun fact, I was a ladybug for my first Halloween.
Aw, I'm pretty sure I was a
I
pumpkin.
could see you as a ladybug.
I was 3 months old. That was my first Halloween.
I was a Wright brother in a cardboard airplane.
Aw, that's cute.
My dad helped me make it.
That's unique, honestly.
I guess
That's
you
just
weren't
a
dressing
ladybug.
up as an infant like I was.
No, we also went to like fall festivals and not Halloween. 'Cause pagan.
Oh, Cassie's family's stepping up too. Wait, what was their last name?
Is she the Reverend's?
Oh!
Wait, I know this guy. He was in
He was the Reverend.
He was the Reverend, but
yeah. Well, I didn't recognize him as the Reverend, but
That's
he
why
played.
it took me a minute. I was like, it's
Buster.
Buster.
Well, I've never seen Arrested Development, but he played Jerome in a series of unfortunate events.
Yes. Cassidy, there's a Cassie.
He's kind of creepy.
He's a very
it's
classic
it's Buster.
actor. Yeah.
He's Buster in everything he does. The Sanderson sisters.
He is so goofy.
Cassidy's comment. There's a Cassidy in this movie.
Okay, I think this is something I called out in the trailer, but one's wearing Winifred colors and one's wearing
there's
Mary colors. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
there's
the
the
other
house.
friend is Sarah.
I was gonna say ladies' man, but it's the other way around.
I was gonna. They're in the old house, the old museum, right?
Yeah, it's the old house. I love that they've like strapped the book down inside the glass. Oh.
I don't think
it's Binks.
It's not. It cannot be.
Oh!
Flashbacks.
Backstory if you need it.
I mean, it's been 30 years, so
Yeah.
anyone who doesn't religiously watch it every Halloween, which is nobody in this group.
I watch it every Halloween.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I feel like ever since I was a kid, I watched it.
Good answer.
Yes, Cassidy. There's a Cassie in the movie.
Who's this guy? Another black flame candle.
Reminds me of Night Fair Fuel. Take the real black flame candle. A blue flame candle. On the house.
Okay, just side note. Oh, wait. Did y'all go back? Did it just do it itself?
What?
I was going to point out there was cute little doggy ghosts. It's like, it might just be catching up with y'all's.
Oh.
But there was like a little
I saw a little
statues.
doggy ghost statue.
Did you see those? Those were so cute.
Don't taunt the devil book.
Don't tap the glass, please.
Does Salem really look like that? Have you
I
guys
wonder
been?
if they have like replica houses.
I mean, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost agrees with this.
That is fair.
That there is old Salem set up in
That's
New
a good
Salem.
movie.
One day we should all go to Salem for Halloween.
That'd be fun.
See for ourselves. And then light a black flame candle. Just for the heck of it. See what happens.
Keep expecting to see witches fly in front of that big old moon.
Not yet.
That candle does look really gross.
It looks like a Dr. Seuss candle.
It's a birthday candle.
It's one of those
Like
like
a trick candle.
trick candles.
Yeah.
I expected it to
I
come
kept
back.
expecting it to come back.
No, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
there it is.
Oh!
Oh. Gilbert wanted them to come back.
Or he doesn't know what he's doing.
What? Oh,
Oh.
the bird.
The bird lady?
The bird was at the beginning.
But that, well,
But that
I
kind
wanna
of
say
sounds like
it sounds like Sarah,
Sarah.
but I could be wrong.
It sounded like Sarah to me.
Oh.
Kind of doesn't seem fair that they had no idea what they were doing.
It
Oh!
just ended up hell. Like
I was
literally.
gonna say, like, it looks like a
It's the upside down.
or
Run!
something.
It's Vecna. He's here to get you.
Darkness.
Wasn't there a moon?
Oh yes. Oh, we got a new song, guys. I want to know where the music is coming from.
Yeah.
I love how the little eye's in a cage.
Yep.
I've gone from thinking the book looks creepier than ever to looking kind of cute.
You're just like Hagrid. Look at this book. It's gonna eat your face. It's so
I'm like
cute.
Newt. I never met a monster I couldn't love.
There you go.
That's why I'm
Glided in the air.
one job on this ship. Greens.
It's so... Poor Mary.
Back to basics.
Youth. Oh, God.
Gosh.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew. Oh my goodness.
Raspberry.
Oh wow.
He just sells salt.
It worked in the first movie.
It did, yeah.
Uh-oh. What an untimely comeuppance.
Oh, it's a filter. Lightning effects gotten a little better since 92.
Yeah.
Remember?
The
Throw
salt. Do the salt.
everywhere.
Whoop!
Why, Kara?
On what?
Swiffer.
Swiffer! She's on Roombas.
Would she know what cowabunga is? Like
Honestly,
surfing.
That's
There's
what the future was supposed to look like, according to Marty McFly.
Yeah. She knows cowabunga because that's what the guy said, I think, in the first movie, right? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh yeah, I do
California?
remember that now.
Maybe. I could be totally
I
making
do.
it
I
up.
remember him saying cowabunga. I think.
Or it could just be we're assuming she overheard it because of it was the 90s.
Yeah.
Because it was the 90s, you see.
I love how he's whistling I Put a Spell on You.
He was? I didn't even register that.
Yeah.
Do not open the book!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. I want to know the book backstory, so I'm like, maybe this is it. Maybe we're going to get it eventually. Oh no. Gilbert, you idiot. I think Gilbert's bad.
Yep, he wanted to bring him back.
He's bad. Bad.
Because I've never lit a candle.
Gilbert, you need to go, my friend. You need to go.
Ouch. Ow. That would hurt.
Oh, Gilbert. Do you know anything about them?
Oh.
Sink.
Was he a little kid?
He was a boy.
Okay, it was 93, not 92, but it's almost 30 years old. There's the dogs. Little dog ghosts.
Oh, I love those. Those are so cute. Oh.
He's gonna see Trasky.
Twice. Uh-oh. I said she was gonna do it. And she's doing it.
You knew better. Book
Books
does
and
not
no.
like that spell.
Look at his eye. I mean, it was a gift from the other witch, so.
She said, not your teeth, they're your calling card.
Resistance is futile.
We are the book. Resistance is futile.
We're not allowed in those.
Billy!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mayor.
Insurance.
Yep.
That's how Cassie's getting dragged back in.
The Reverend Mayor.
Well, it could be his daughter.
Just has to be blood
Blood of the
of
enemy.
the enemy.
True. It's very true. The little ghost doggies are getting their moment to shine. They're in a lot of shots.
Oh, the dogs, yeah. Oh, they have books. Oh, I get it.
Woo!
They have like little mini versions.
One big difference from 30 years ago.
Cell phones.
Everyone has a cell phone now.
No one can see or hear you. Isn't that the spell that would have been said?
Oh. Oh.
Yep. The stairs. Ah, classic.
Well, it's your own fault, Gilbert. You dug this grave, now you have to lie.
Billy!
I'm not even chasing thee. He sounds like Jack Sparrow more than I recall.
Well, he was OG.
They're back.
They're back.
They're back. Oh, please.
Gilbert is lying. They should call him Libert.
I want to hope that he has redemption, but we shall see.
Gilbert's kind of manipulative for being a harmless little weirdo. But alas, no one will listen to you because you're a well-known crackpot.
I think Gilbert had good intentions, but
Maybe.
realize now he's in over his head.
Well, he's like Benny from The Mummy.
I don't think he's as bad as Benny, because he didn't.
Oh, those are like Roomba vacuums or something.
Yeah, that was Roombas. That's what Mary was.
I didn't
flying
know that's
on.
what that was.
Hey, it's the penguin from Toy Story.
Wheezy.
Yeah. I like how the Roombas have become pets.
Get the girls.
Now we burn the house down. Whoop. She has magic in
She
her.
has magic. She got the power.
What's her family lineage? Is she a Binks?
The Binks family didn't have witches.
No, but she could have counter magic.
Counter magic. They're just gonna sniff out Cassie.
I like the
Cobweb.
cat.
Did it just hide itself?
No, Winnie
Okay.
put it up there.
No, I know, but I thought that it was hiding itself by disguising.
No,
Oh,
there-
it's like sweating. Do you see like the sweat?
The book is sweating.
go Cobweb. Oh, I remember that.
Do you think that's the same guy from the original movie?
Oh shoot, maybe it is.
Because he kind of looks like him to me.
He would be older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean he's about how old I reckon the guy would be.
If only there was IMDb for such things.
I know.
I don't think it is. I feel like it could be, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't even know. I'd have to look at that guy's credit.
See, they despise you.
Oh!
Oh!
Killed him.
And the first murder has occurred. I saw Ursula in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a choice.
But how does she know the song?
How did she know the words to
I know. That's like.
I mean, that was an actual song before Hocus Pocus, too.
Oh, I put a spell on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey. They're doing their spell, though. Now it did get...
It's sinking.
Okay.
creepy.
angry mob shows up
Like
outside his
like
house.
a mob.
He's like, "What did I do? Is this because I wasn't at the festival?"
At least he loves her.
Even when they're wasted.
No, even when bewitched.
Oh, I thought you said even when they're wasted. I thought that guy was dressed as Billy Butcherson.
What?
Oh.
Wait a minute.
What?
Inception.
What? But how can?
That's
Huh?
yeah. I don't know. That's how is that even a thing?
I missed something.
He missed his place in line.
Oh, to get the.
He was behind the devil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna take his head off. Madonna. Just
What?
like
Yeah, I was
Madonna's
hoping I
dressed
saw the
like in
Madonna.
first movie. She's gonna run out of apples.
Oh no. Get some salt.
Trailer shot.
Smart house.
Oh no.
This is actually the most terrifying part of the movie.
It really is.
I'm having flashbacks to the end of the Scooby-Doo live action movie.
They found him. Now the spell's broken.
This is what we creatures say.
But did it tell them where he is? Like, what was the point? Oh, it's
They were supposed to lead them to him, but it was going so slow, so they're just like, whatever.
Yeah.
But then he ended up coming back. But they can I'm pretty sure they're just going to end up taking Cassie.
They're just goofing
Billy's
off.
having the best night of his life.
I'm here for it. I like him a lot.
I love Billy. That's all on the legs. One of my favorite actors plays Billy Bickerson.
Who is it?
Doug Jones.
Doug Jones. He's known. He loves to do like the full makeup, like full body makeup.
He's
really
he's
good.
a creature actor.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he does like.
He's done a lot of roles for like supervillains and TV series and whatnot. Edwin.
Edward is what you. It looks like a Dasani water bottle.
Salt!
You're under attack. Oh, there you go. Why did we not think of this in the first movie?
They use salt.
Well, yeah, but they didn't use it like around them.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. They use it around themselves.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said that.
Poor Winnie.
Oh, you betrayed your buddy. That bucket is for your head. Literally. Oh, no!
Gilbert, no!
Gilbert!
You can get one at Spirit Halloween.
Oh, no!
Yeah, you can.
Unhand me. Oh.
Inference.
They love that word. But that's high school.
Oh no! I've been terrible.
Oh.
He really is the village idiot.
I hope you don't die, buddy.
Oh no.
Call back.
Ah!
I forgot they were trapped in the circle.
What? Why did you think they were just hanging out?
I don't know. They were doing a thing.
They were monologuing.
Got the golden girl.
Oh
Oh no! Oh no! Not the
They're gonna
Roombas.
cross the line.
They're gonna vacuum up the line.
Yeah. Well, that's so cost it though.
My Breamies. They hate mess.
Oh
There
no!
they go.
Oh no, this is very bad.
Bye. Oh.
Oh.
Oh!
Magic hands.
Oh. Ah!
Oh, poor Billy.
Can't talk.
Oh, this is reminiscent.
Yep. He took a stuffed animal spider as the petrified spider.
Wow, that thing is still burning.
I don't know, maybe you shouldn't have brought him back or made the candle, you know?
Aw. What's the cat's
not
name?
the-
Cobweb.
Cobweb.
I was
cat.
hoping Cobweb would smack it out of the air.
Yeah.
And then be revealed as Thackeray Mix. No.
Cobweb is no Binks.
Oh.
Oh, that was it? Waste not?
So is that just gonna be like we presume he's dead? and
No,
never
he's
see
just
him?
floating out into the void.
Now would be a great time for that Raven witch to show up.
Oh yeah, she is flying around. We know that much.
That would be me.
Oh, she has to say it 7 times. It's gonna be a minute.
She's a blue lantern. The power of hope.
She's a blue
It's her
fairy.
16th birthday.
I don't know the other girl's name.
I feel terrible, but I don't know her name either. I actually
Honestly-
only learned Becca's name when her name came up on the caller ID, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, she must be Becca." I literally
Before
only-
you said Becca, I honestly don't think I would have remembered anyone's name but Cassie, just because we've said Cassie.
We said
so much.
Cassie
Cassie
1,000 times.
Yeah.
So no one knows what the glasses girl's name is.
I know. I really don't know it, and that's sad.
I know her mom's name is Susan.
Which is nothing without her coven. They're all witches.
Well, they can
Oh,
throw
oh,
pine
no,
cones at
they're
least.
just full. They're just pine cone people.
They're still a coven. It's gonna be like a euphemism, which is nothing without her coven.
Oh, did they get off all 7 incantations? I guess they did.
This is a dangerous thing.
Oh.
Oh.
Good for you, Sarah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, she had a moment. She had a
She
moment,
did.
and then she went back on it, but that's okay. I'm always for standing up for yourself.
Oof. Uh-oh. Book be like you're hurting other witches.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, book.
It's like that.
He's thinking about it.
Whoa!
Oh, it's like Airbud. It's gonna choose the new owner.
Oh. That's a betrayal right there.
Hurts. That's ice cold.
Billy's amused. I'm happy about that though, for real.
It's like Ghostbusters Afterlife. The torch has been passed.
Good for Book. Book changed allegiances. Her sisters. I wonder. It's like, it makes me wonder, why does Book hate that one so much? And does it have to do with Book's backstory?
No, we need a book movie now.
We need a book
Hocus
prequel.
Pocus.
I do. Well, I feel like Book used to be a person because it has an eye and it has like the skin.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Book was a person. So
Share.
oh, Winifred.
Turn your back on Book.
Well, Book, to be fair, turned his back on her first. So
You in the Winx Club now, y'all.
you know, they made a show about that.
They did.
Yeah.
It was an animated cartoon before it was
I
a
know.
live action series.
Timothy. I know what the Winx Club.
Yeah.
Okay. Forgive me.
Yes.
Forgive me, sister.
I know what it was. I watched it as a kid.
I just assume everyone knows it from the live action junk. Oof.
Ooh.
The way her eyes look, it reminds me of the way that the wait. Her eyes looked like the mother's eyes, the crow. And what if
I
the
guarantee
lover
you
or
mother's
something?
coming back to...
Well, remember how she said her coven was gone? I
Yeah.
think she
Yeah,
did them
and
with
she
the Maximus
sacrificed
coven, and they all
them.
died. Yes, Kaylee.
The crow, I think I see the crow there on the.
I saw the crow at the very beginning of the present day
It's on
sequence.
the yeah.
Raven.
It's a raven. Matthew the Raven.
I only say that because ravens are bigger than crows. Oh.
Yike.
Oh.
Yike.
All magic comes with a cost.
No, Sarah. Mary.
What a way to put it.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Aww. 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 Even Book
Well,
is sad.
That is kind of sweet.
Oh.
I am sad.
Heartbreak. Wait.
Aw.
Okay. Sure. Oh, is it going to take her with them?
Mm-hmm.
Like where they are? It takes you to where they are. Aw, Book. Did she get a personality transplant in the last like 10
Yeah,
minutes?
I mean,
It's a little, yeah. I like it though, but like,
Yeah, it's very. It kind of turned the myth on its head.
yeah,
I mean, I think the reason why they showed in the beginning them younger is so that you can see what
yeah,
was really
yeah, yeah.
and how what when he was willing to do for her sisters, and even though she called them fools or whatever,
Yeah.
it's just kind of her personality since she was young. Oh,
Aww.
that's what I cuddle Book. He's so
We
sad.
must get
Book
a
is
book.
like the Binks of this movie.
I know.
Oh my. I'm not crying, but I was rubbing my eyeball.
I was getting pretty teary eyed. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I really was not.
They'll
My
be
eyes
back
itching.
every Halloween at the Magic Kingdom.
Too late.
And you are in so much trouble, sir.
But now he's best friends with Billy.
I still don't forgive him completely. Oh no!
Aw.
They didn't know who he was this whole time. Oh. What's her name?
No more freebies from the magic shop.
I have to look up her name.
It's gonna bother me.
I'm looking it up now.
We know Cassie.
Izzy.
Izzy. I would never remember
Becca,
that.
Izzy, and Cassie.
You missed Scared Poopless.
Oh. Oops. Did he say he was scared poopless?
Yes.
No.
I want a coven.
Oh, look at them doing the walk!
Oh, cute.
Oh no.
I think she's okay.
Is she okay?
I think so.
I don't know why. I'm like, is there an end credit scene? Probably. Oh, wait. There
could be.
is.
Already.
Y'all, there is. Hang on. I love them like in the recording studio. This is not the end credit scene I'm talking about though.
No,
There's
you
another
wanted a
one.
stinger. You wanted a Marvel post-credit scene. I could see them doing maybe like a Disney Plus original series starring the younger girls, but I don't think they should keep doing Hocus Pocus over and over and over again.
This was a fun Doug Jones.
Yeah, I think this was like an interesting like follow up, but I wouldn't want another one. Which I don't think they're gonna do another one. But it wouldn't like honestly, it wasn't badly done or anything. Like I liked it.
It actually was way more entertaining than I was going to think it was. I'm very
Okay, I'm gonna skip to the end credit scene. Sorry, hang on.
There is an end credit scene?
There is an end credit scene.
Oh, we have been jumped.
Cobweb!
Is it Cobweb?
I don't know why I'm expecting like a McGonagall transformation. What is that?
Oh.
Black flame candle number 2.
Wait.
It just means that
Why am I confused?
There's another black flame candle.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't know if like.
Yeah, I stand by what I said. I don't think it's a good idea to keep going.
Also, like the fact that like Billy was obviously still a zombie, which meant he's just been sleeping for 29 years, and the fact that he like disappeared too and finally got like laid to rest makes me think like they're not coming back. Like the black flame candle wouldn't work.
Yeah, I really honestly also stand by. I don't think that they should even do it. Like,
I'm very like anti
unnecessary sequel.
I'm very apprehensive about the Enchanted sequel. I'm very like, if you mess up one of my favorite movies with an unnecessary sequel, I'm going to freak out. And there's times like it could end up being really good and really fun, and like if the music is really good and they actually let Idina Menzel sing, that would be really cool. But I'm very apprehensive because it kind of, I can't tell, but like from the trailer, it almost makes it look like
Giselle's the
bad guy, but I think she might be taken over by an actual bad guy, but I can't tell.
I think, well, first of all, the Hocus Pocus trailer, this one, the new one, didn't reveal anywhere near as much about the actual plot as we thought it did, because
which I think was smart.
Yeah, so it's very possible that Disenchanted is not revealed.
Yeah,
in terms of storyline.
But yeah, I'm very like I don't love unnecessary sequels or retellings or whatever.
Having said that, though, Ghostbusters Afterlife was like the best movie in like generations.
Yes, and then when it's done right, I think it's good. And I think it was just late enough that, because obviously, like I was born the year before this movie came out. I don't remember a time when it didn't exist, because it didn't exist. I mean, it existed before me, and I just remember watching Hocus Pocus on Disney Channel, and we eventually got it on DVD, and that was the greatest, because that meant we could watch it like whenever we want without commercials. And it's been part of my vernacular and my like entire childhood. And
when we're all at Hallow Scream together saying "Sisters,"
and so I've loved. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm a huge like Sarah Jessica Parker fan in general, but I do love Sarah, but I love Bette Midler and Kathy Najimy, so it's been really fun to like revisit them, and I think they did a great job as the sisters again.
Yeah.
I think what I wanted to see out of this movie is just a fun time, and I got the sense that those three women had a fun time revisiting those characters. And I think it was, all things considered, if there was going to be a follow-up, I think it was, I had fun watching it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'd watch it again.
But at this point, again, the only thing I would accept is like a Disney Plus spinoff where it's just like the 3 teen girls.
Yeah.
Not the Sanderson, like, I guess you could do like a prequel series in the 50s about the Sandersons like growing into their powers and whatnot. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
But
I
don't
did
think...
love those mini Sanderson sisters.
Yeah.
Yes. That was good.
So good.
That was so good. On a scale of 1 to 10, what would we rank this sequel?
You want to do it objectively or as compared to the original?
Let's just say, like, I mean, I would just say, like, as its own movie, but also respecting what the original movie was. But not necessarily comparing it to the original movie. Just, like, is a sequel and...
I would say it's a 7.5.
Yeah, I think I like 7 to 7. I don't know if I could give it quite an 8 out of 10, but I think a 7 out of 10 for me would be where it falls. I think maybe
if they'd managed to get Thora Birch and Omri Katz and
the
original OGs back for
if there was, because I know that Thora Birch still acts. Omri Katz doesn't act anymore. And Thora Birch still kind of looks like still resembles Danny.
Well, I mean, it's been published over the last couple of days that Thora Birch was contacted about being in it, but she couldn't make it due to scheduling conflicts. And then the thing that she was shooting fell through. So she's like deeply remorseful about the Hocus Pocus thing she passed.
I'm sure she would have just, like, they wouldn't even had to have made her Danny even. Like, actually, it would have been kind of cool if it was like her with her kids at Halloween or something, like at the festival.
Yeah,
that's all it would have taken to. I was wondering at first if the mayor's house was, God,
was
girl,
Allison.
Allison,
yeah.
It was Allison's house, but I was like, I don't think it is.
Didn't spend enough time there for us to be able to verify.
Because I thought when they broke down the door, I was like, is it the same? But I don't think it was. It was not as fancy as Allison's house.
I agree. Like, I think for me, it would probably be a 7.5. And I think the 2 things that would have made it probably like a 10 out of 10 for me would be if they would have had more like of the recognizable parts of the original, like I would have, there's part of me that would have loved for it to like relate back to Danny and them. But then I also do like the way they took it in a very different direction. And I think it made sense. So I don't like get too mad about that, but I think it could have been like a little bit more of the nostalgia, although I saw some of it in there. But it's like stupid. But what got me is like some of the things were just really confusing. Like them seeing the actual Hocus Pocus movie on the TV.
That docks a 0.5 right off the top because I was like, that cannot. I mean, it's kind of it's cute, but it breaks the suspension of disbelief.
Funny. What would have been funny is if it was a Gary Marshall movie. And they looked through the window and went, Master? And like, that was it. Like, if that's all it took, that would have been better than them being like, wait a minute, that's Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. Because there was like no camera there during that scene in Hocus Pocus. So it really made like no sense. It made no sense at all for like, unless this is like an alternate universe or whatever. But like,
and that's not what they were playing it out to be.
Yeah, it's not.
They tied it back. So that Gilbert was a kid when they came back and he was like, ooh, I remember them.
I think Gilbert is also one of the parts that I didn't like as much just because like I felt like the backstory didn't make as much like it wasn't that it didn't make sense. I feel like it was just a semi-weak backstory of like,
Gilbert
this
was
guy
kind of a wasted character. Because he didn't really develop.
The only thing that I was confused about Gilbert with regard to like him saying like, oh, I was there that night at the cemetery. It's like all the kids got cursed to go to the house, right?
Right.
So why wasn't he?
Yeah, why wasn't he cursed?
Well,
he was too busy being bullied.
I don't know. That's what I like overthink.
Couldn't hear the spell with his head in the toilet.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't understand how
he had to figure out some way to bring the Black Flame candles.
I mean,
back.
for all the critiques, I will say I enjoyed the movie quite a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I really liked it. I thought it overall was like the scene of them in Walgreens. I thought was hilarious of them trying. I mean, they like literally really went for it, and I liked a lot of what they did, like a lot. You know, a 7.5 for me is like not bad at all for.
Oh no, I think
a sequel that is
7.5.
I mean, above average.
Yeah, I did glance at the IMDb
rating
because I had to look up the girl's name. Who I swear they never. Did they ever say?
I think in the very beginning they did,
but they never said her name again.
Yeah, it was in the very beginning because I remember seeing Izzy on the subtitles, but it was like the very beginning.
So like you would have seen Izzy pop up before if they had said it again.
Yeah, I remember seeing it like
so bad
once or twice.
In my head, she looks a lot like one of my pharmacy school professors because she has like the round face and the like cat eye glasses, and that is exactly what one of my pharmacy school professors look like, albeit in her 30s instead of a teenager. And I just kept thinking, oh, it's Dr. Lacenwolf. That's all I was thinking. I didn't know her name. But yeah. I loved that they had this color scheme matching the sisters. I noticed that in the trailer, and it definitely played out in the movie.
Yeah, one of the strong points was art direction. There was a ton of thought to detail in how they were laying out the scenes and the lighting and all. I mean, the cinematography was really, really good for a goofy Disney movie. And didn't have to be that artistic.
I liked that, like, Winifred came back and was like, all right, obviously time has passed and we're not going to be as fooled by some of the stuff we were fooled before.
Yeah.
But then like
immediately gets fooled.
And, filters and stuff like.
Yeah.
It's funny. And then she's like, nope, we're going to join this costume contest. I don't care how much time it wastes. We're going to win.
That was so funny. I do think this one was aimed more at the comedy factor versus I think the original it had comedy, but the comedy was more.
It was dark.
Yeah, it was a little.
It was a little darker.
Yeah.
This is. I mean, the target audience of this film is our generation that watched it 30 years ago.
I'm pretty sure.
I think they know, when they drop this on Disney Plus, at this point in the lifespan of those people, that target audience, nothing is going to spook them the way it did when they were kids.
Right.
So why not lean into comedy a little bit more?
Yeah.
I do think that I know that Kaylee got the sense that you were like, oh, why is Winifred being so sentimental? But I think it actually works out okay because even though
Winifred is a well-developed character overall.
Yeah.
I do remember in the first movie when it's like she called me ugly. That really hurt my feelings. She's not
yeah.
I don't think they're not the most I don't think unfeeling people. And it seems like based on their backstory, they may have been a little bit of a product of their environment, at least at first. Obviously their mom wasn't in the picture. Their dad, who was probably a respected member of society, who was an apothecary, dies. And then they get kind of thrown around.
There are actually a lot of stories, fictional and non-fictional, about women in witch trial era Salem who bonded not because they were witches, but because they were thought to be witches. And then some of them started actually practicing witchcraft as a result, which is kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Well, there's also, the thought that's oh, this woman is more intelligent or so-and-so. And
dear girl, you can read?
Yeah.
Burn her!
Right. So it's kind of, I think it played into that a little bit. I think it was, I really can't say there. Yeah. If there's things I'm not going to like about it and be in critique, but overall it was fun.
I think if you come into it with the mentality of it's not going to be the original, but it will be a nice homage to the original, you will enjoy it. You will enjoy the ride.
Yeah, that's how I try to always come into a sequel. But really quickly to touch back on the Winifred, being sentimental at the end. I would say if there was not, the whole like flashback at the very beginning of her being a child, I would have probably taken a whole point off of my rating just because of how the ending was. But I only took a half off because they did have that like beginning that I do think made a strong point for her to have that ending. It just, to me, I felt like they could have made a few other little like points along the way, maybe to like help drive that. But it went bad. Like I'm not saying it was out of nowhere. I feel like she was so power hungry, and I know like her sisters meant a lot. It just was a little like, you know what I mean?
It was
Like,
a little abrupt.
It was a little abrupt. I feel like they could have had like one or two more little things in there that would have satisfied me enough to not take any points off.
Or alternatively, drop 2 lines off of her speech to the kids at the end. Like, how wonderful that you all have each other is a wonderful sentiment. And I did enjoy the movie. I'm not bashing it, but objectively speaking, that was the most 180-degree turn for her character. It was just all of a sudden saying, y'all are so cute. I don't want to eat you or kill you anymore.
Well, yeah. It's like you have to remember that these women literally took the souls of children, like in the original
movie.
Yeah, so it's like they're not like these good people. Like they have some like they have some like backstory to them, but at the end of the day, they are willing to like kill children for
they have their own villain show because they're the bad guys.
Right.
I mean, it's a desperation thing in her. She's like suddenly recognizing that she's lost the 2 people that matter most to her, and I've seen her through her entire hero of her own story journey. I could see her suddenly going, I mean, very believably so, I thought, turning a new leaf and saying, please help me, I'll do anything, I don't care about my power anymore. It was only when they pushed further forward and said, thank you so much, you sweet darlings.
Okay, well,
that was a little bit.
I would say I took 0.5 off. If they didn't have the beginning, and like I could have taken up to 2 points off if they didn't do it the right way. I would say that. Like it could have gone really, like if they wouldn't have done the right steps, that could have been a really, really bad ending for that character because it just wouldn't have made sense. But they did do some of the right steps. I feel like a lot of them, for me to take my -2 to a -0.5.
There's a level of redemption to these characters now as a result of this story arc, though, that makes it not practical to bring them back for another story.
No, I would be really disappointed if they were like, guess who's coming back? I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
We did that. It was fun. And I will say
that's always the danger with a successful sequel, though.
To be fair, there were whispers of Hocus Pocus sequels as early as like the early 2000s. So this has been a long time coming, and it was kind of nice to see it finally happen. But I really I don't want it to happen again. If the only thing I would accept is if they just wanted to do like little like goofy shorts with them or something. Just as
you could do one of 2 ways, exactly as I said. You could do a spin-off series with the 3 sisters in the 1600s.
I would be okay. Yeah, that would be
Or
fine.
you could do a spin-off series with Izzy and Becca and Cassie. Got them all. The new coven. And I mean, I think they said at least that one was set up fairly well with the mother chasing after them at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say like the only I don't love the what do we call these? We call them credits.
Stingers.
Yeah, I don't love the stinger implying that there's another black flame candle. It doesn't make me excited. It makes me go, oh, come on.
Yeah.
It would have been fine if like they just showed Cobweb and then it got closer and closer to Cobweb, and I don't know, the cat.
And then he went, hello.
The cat just like
I know
winked or something, and
the end.
Like, maybe Cobweb is like being reincarnate. Who knows?
Remember before, well, I guess Iron Man technically did it first, but before post-credit scenes were like a normal thing for movies and TV shows, you had Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl that literally just ended with the monkey going and stealing a piece of and that nothing ever came of that.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
You saw the cursed monkey again?
Yeah,
You
he
did,
was
but
cursed
like nothing
monkey. Yeah.
Remember?
Yes.
Undead monkey.
I remember, but nothing
Yeah.
plot centric came of it. There wasn't a whole other series of Black Pearl cursed treasure.
I mean, I think it may have started with Iron Man and Nick Fury.
Yeah, I know. I know it did.
Okay.
That's what I said. I said before.
Yeah.
I said Iron Man technically did it first. My point was Iron Man's post-credit scene was meant to whet your appetite for an entire universe of movies.
Right.
But then since Marvel has done that consistently, now every movie feels like it has to end with the promise of a sequel. And I just feel like sometimes if the story is good, you just need to sit with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't need to think about what's 10 years down the line. Or God forbid too.
Always been a fan of like, I mean, it sucks, but you know, there's some shows that have like 3 or 5 seasons and they're like, yeah, this is our last season, guys. And you're like, what? It's so good. But they know what ending they want.
Oh,
yes. And they're like, this is our ending.
I love
carrying
a 3 to 5 season show. They're like Avatar.
Yeah. Avatar was so short, but it was so like,
seasons.
it was perfect. It was perfect. And yeah, because I feel like honestly, anything that you carry on too long, I mean, it will just get to a point where you're like, okay, this should have ended. This should have ended a long time ago.
My favorite shows that I watched religiously, once they went on like past like season 7, I was like,
yeah,
I think I'm done.
Do you know the story of Supernatural, Kaylee? I know.
I have heard about this. Well, I always have people tell me, they're like, yeah, it was good in the beginning, and then there's these seasons here that you don't want to watch, and then it gets good again. And I'm like,
Here's why. Because I was an avid Supernatural fan. I did tons of homework. I watched the season 6 premiere live, which was a terrible mistake, but I caught up seasons 1 through 5 all the way through in order to do that because it was so binge worthy. I find out much, much later that the creators, when they pitched the show to the network, they said it's a 5 season show. That's it. 5 seasons, complete story arc. We're done. And for seasons 1 through 5, everything builds up to season. Like in season 1, they're planning Easter eggs that you can go back after having watched season 5 and see like, oh wow, they had this idea. 100 episodes in advance. They knew exactly where they were going, and it was so cool to see it all come together. And then the last 15 seconds of season 5, there's a stinger that opens the door to season 6. And the reason I find out that they did that is because in midway through, I think season 4, like the tail end of season 4, when they were shooting the back half, they were approached by people who said, look, the show is wildly popular. We don't want it to die. You're going to have to write more.
You got to write more seasons.
And the creators are like, it's kind of final what we're doing. I guess we can figure out how to make it longer.
Yeah.
And then it went for 14 seasons. And
14 seasons.
It was supposed to be fun.
Listen,
you stop at 5, it's such a good show. But if you go past
I never watched past 5. We were going to. Tim's like, we got to get through season 6. But
I was one of the people.
Season 6 and 7 was okay, but once you get to season 8, it's really good again. And we never watched it because Tim was like, I just don't feel like revisiting how bad season 6 was.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say Grey's Anatomy. That's the one I'm gonna say. It's just. I know I love Grey's Anatomy, but it just.
I love Bones, but after like season 7, I was like,
when Booth and Brennan get together, that's when you cut out.
And then they killed people I liked, and I was like, no.
I know. When you start killing all your cast like this, you know, it's the end. That's when the end should be. That's when the end should be. But I did really quickly want to point out actually 2 things I want to point out. One thing I really liked, one thing that also took probably 0.5 off. The one thing I really liked is them. Well, I'll just start with the one I didn't like because it's kind of small. The one thing I also didn't like, just being nitpicky, was like the songs. I just didn't care for some of the songs they picked, like the One Way or Another, whatever. Like that was just, I don't know. Like I Put a Spell on You fit so perfect with the original, but this I'm like,
I was wondering. Okay. I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'm like, I was torn between, do I want to bring I Put a Spell on You back or get a different song?
I was worried that they were gonna do I'll Put a Spell on You because That's another thing I don't like about sequels is when they shamelessly rehash.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when they
I didn't want that
something and
again,
just photocopy it.
but
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
don't think
want
it's as
one way or
classic
another.
as I Put a Spell on You. But I
Yeah,
didn't
it's just
hate
not.
it.
They did bring back the Madonna. I saw a Madonna in there,
Yep.
and I did like that a lot. I thought that was a nice little
I'm
thing.
sure
And
there's
I
more that we
also
missed too.
oh, what was the one I was about to say I really liked? I've forgotten now. There was something else I really liked, and it was not the Madonna, but it was the when in the original they mentioned mother. There was like I think it was right before they got on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And they mentioned mother. And so I did kind of like that they circled back to that. And we got some of that, that was a nice little like Easter egg from the original. So that one was really cool that they, had a mother in there. I still am sus about her coming after the new girls because I think she's a bad egg a little bit, but
I mean,
maybe not.
if
that'd be like a good series though. Like Tim was talking
That's
about
what I'm
them
saying.
doing
Yeah,
that.
there's
That would be a
potential
good
there
series.
for a
And even
narrative
if
that
yeah. Well, I mean,
I
even for
wonder
like the
if,
young
like-
girls, like if they did a spinoff and like the mother was like a part of it, and then we find out like what happened between her and the girls, even though like it kind of acts like they still kind of revered her when in the original. Like that was kind of the feeling I
Yeah.
got. But it'd be interesting to like have that, I guess, in the
I get the sense that
series.
like, I mean, obviously the witches, in the first one, witch is bad and sucks souls out of children. Bad,
Yeah.
not a good thing. And then that witch who handed them the, spell book also kind of implied that she probably wasn't, on the straight and narrow as a witch either.
Yeah.
wasn't Mother Teresa
No,
of witches
but,
of the witch community.
But I obviously like these characters, these young girls were, not rooting for them to go and then suck lives out of children later. So we're kind of hoping that whatever they decide to do with their magic, it's, helpful and good. So I get the sense that Raven witch lady is not going to be like, and now we do evil stuff with them.
Yeah.
I think it was, I don't know. And there was something Gilbert did say, like, oh, they were just misunderstood. And it's like, maybe if they hadn't, been trying to like force Winifred to marry someone she obviously didn't like and didn't just let them be their quirky selves. And that was just the thing back in the 1600s or whatever.
There's a lot to unpack.
Maybe they wouldn't have felt the need to do some of those things.
There's a lot to unpack about the mother character in general. Like my mind is a devious thing and it's swirling around the fact that like there's like a logo or like a family crest on her chest when she comes out of Raven form. And you do, after seeing what happened in the movie, you do understand that she lost her coven, but she glossed right over how that happened, why that happened, and she glossed over how the book came to be her book.
Well, book also has an eye.
Yeah.
Like the eye,
yes. She had the big eye in the book, and
There's a lot of narrative tissue to be unwoven with and I would also totally be fine watching a spinoff that's just like Mother and her witch's journey that leads up to Hocus Pocus. Like I would rather go back and do a 1600s era prequel than anything moving
I don't
forward.
think we, as much as I love these three women actresses, I don't think they need to be brought back a third time. I think that would be a detriment. So I agree with what you're saying. I was going to say something. Like there was something that, I don't know. That's what I realized. I don't need this in my ear anymore.
Yeah, I took mine out an hour ago.
Wow, this has just been like filling my ear with nonsense.
I thought you were going to say earwax.
No, I've just been plugging my ear.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with one last question, which is, and I know this is going to be a hard question. It's going to be really hard, maybe. What is your favorite what would be your favorite moment from the movie?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask what our favorite one was, what the two, and I was like, it's not hard.
I can't remember, but the one that sticks out to me was Winnie grabbing the broom, Sarah taking off on the Swiffer, and Mary on the Roombas. I just thought that was funny, and it was a fun callback to, because in the 90s we didn't have Swiffers. It was a mop, so they really did like, hey, we brought them into the 2020s, you know.
Yeah,
I thought that was fun.
Mine was probably when I keep wanting to call her Zoya, but Becca was like, I was talking to Book, and then Book just slowly like drifts over. Like, now I have a new master. Yeah, just the fact that Book actually developed as a character.
Yeah,
was
character development.
That was the moment.
Oh, Book was so good. I just want to know Book's backstory.
I know.
I do. I do feel like he
was
like a person before.
Prequel series could be called The Book of Book.
The Book of Book.
Oh wow. I think I think mine would have to probably be the Walgreens of them like trying all the products. I think that was really funny and I really enjoyed that. But I also really enjoyed when they were in the circle of salt and she was like, my broomies, they love to eat this all the time. Or they don't like mess.
They don't like mess. Yeah.
And that was like hilarious. Like I just loved the humor of it. And it was
I'm just gonna like lump anytime Mary interacts with the Roombas into one thing, because that's pretty that was funny.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming on and watching this movie with me. It's been a hot minute since we've done one of these.
I know. We've all been very busy since July.
I guess we were traumatized after we had to take Muppet Treasure Island down.
Yeah, I mean, no, those I still need to re-upload some of that because it has some of the most classic moments.
The opening
ever. The opening. That was that was a really good opening. So I'll have to eventually, whenever I somehow find the time, get that back up. But we may or may not have one in the future again coming up. So
I'll try not to sing along.
Yes.
Good luck.
All right. Well, if you have not already subscribed to the awesome Tim and Katie, aka the King and Queen of Spooks, they have all the haunted house content on their channel. And they're really awesome.
Content might not be suitable for under the age of 12.
That is true. But I think it's really good content. So they actually just released one that was really, really, really good. That would scare me in real life, but I could watch it on their video.
You are most gracious.
Turned off the candelabra.
I was going to turn it on when we said that in 2 hours it will be October.
Woo!
Eastern
This
Standard.
was a great way to end September. Like, if you think about it, I'm like, this is the end of September, and this is kind of a great way to end it, doing this. But yes, make sure to subscribe to Tim and Katie. I was actually a good host this time. I have the link down in the description box, so look at me go. And if you haven't
subscribe to Kaylee at Fantasmic Fandoms.
I'm not as cool with the spooky season stuff, but I mean, I bought this sweatshirt that says spooky season, so you know I'm going to get better about it. I'm committed. So thank you to Cassidy, John, Jeffrey, everyone that joined in the chat and watching. I know we had up to like 10 people at one point, so that's great.
Oh, wow.
Thank everyone for coming and people watching replay, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.